When it comes to the best interior offensive lineman in the NFL, one name stands tall, year after year: Quenton Nelson. But what makes this Colts guard so untouchable? How has he managed to stay at the top of his game through coaching changes, quarterback carousel, and intense competition? Stay tuned as we break down Nelson's legendary career and why he's still in the conversation for a Hall of Fame spot. Welcome back to the channel, folks. If you're a fan of the NFL, you know there's one position that's often overlooked: offensive line. But when you talk about dominance in the trenches, Quenton Nelson's name has been synonymous with excellence since he entered the league. Let's dive into why he remains one of the NFL's top interior linemen and what the future holds for this Colts veteran. Quenton Nelson made waves when the Indianapolis Colts selected him with the 6th overall pick in the 2018 draft. At a time when the Colts needed stability on the offensive line, they got just that, and then some. Right from the get-go, Nelson proved he wasn't just a solid pick, he was a game changer. His reputation was built on his combination of raw power and technical prowess. With that nasty edge and relentless drive, Nelson immediately became one of the league's premier interior offensive linemen. The crazy thing, he's still in that conversation, even with the changes in Indy, including a revolving door of quarterbacks, 6 different starters to be exact. Nelson has remained that constant, anchoring the Colts' offensive line year after year. But what really puts Nelson in the conversation as one of the league's elite? Just recently, ESPN conducted a survey asking NFL executives, coaches, and scouts to rank the top players at each position. And guess who came in third among all interior offensive linemen? You guessed it, Quenton Nelson. Behind only Kansas City's Creed Humphrey and Dallas's Tyler Smith, Nelson's place near the top of the rankings speaks volumes about his continued dominance. And the craziest part? He's now the highest-ranked guard, or center, with at least 7 years in the league, after future Hall of Famer Zach Martin retired. For anyone questioning his relevance, think again. Nelson is here to stay. Let's talk legacy. With each passing season, Nelson is making a solid case for Canton. He's been a Pro Bowler every single year since entering the league in 2018, and that streak shows no signs of slowing down. After a slightly down year in 2022, by his standards, Nelson bounced back in a major way in 2023. He finished with a 94.4 pass block win rate and a 77.1 run block win rate, the latter of which was tied for first among the league's top interior linemen. But don't just take our word for it. Take it from the NFL execs and coaches who still see Nelson as the closest thing to a dominant interior offensive lineman in today's game. Numbers don't lie, and they tell the story of just how dominant Nelson continues to be. In 2024, Nelson played in all 17 games, racking up a team-high 1,083 offensive snaps. According to Pro Football Focus, he earned an overall grade of 81.3, ranking in the top 10 for both pass and run blocking among guards. In terms of pass blocking alone, Nelson allowed just 20 pressures on 568 reps, 9 hurries, 8 hits, and 3 sacks. That gave him an impressive 98.0% pass block efficiency, ranking 3rd in the NFL among guards for sacks allowed, 8th for hits allowed, and 20th in pressures allowed. His durability has also been a major factor. Nelson's played at least 16 games in every season, except 2021, where he still managed to suit up for 13 games. That consistency is something to be admired, especially in a league where injuries often derail careers. So, with all these accolades in the bag, what's next for Quenton Nelson? Can he continue to maintain this level of dominance as his career progresses? NFL defensive coaches acknowledge that Nelson is more vulnerable against edge pressure than he was in his early years, but even then, his strength and stoutness at the point of attack remain unmatched. As long as Nelson stays healthy and continues his level of play, there's no reason to believe he won't continue to be one of the NFL's top offensive linemen for years to come. With 5 Pro Bowls, 5 All-Pro selections, 3 of them first team, and an unshakable presence on the field, he's set up for a potential Hall of Fame induction down the line. Quenton Nelson isn't just one of the NFL's best interior linemen. He's a cornerstone of the Indianapolis Colts, and he's proven year after year that he's an elite talent. His legacy is already cemented, but the best part is, he's far from done. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the NFL's top stars, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about Quenton Nelson's Hall of Fame chances? Until next time, stay tuned for more NFL breakdowns right here on the channel.